Well done, Joan. Okay, now we're going to have Baz from Emmanuel Pentecostal Church. He's going to tell us his story.
Thank you. Good morning, church.
Good morning.
If someone would have told me 2 years ago I would be standing here talking about Jesus, I would have probably laughed at them. I was born and bred in this town and I've lived there most of my life. I'd like to say that I had a pretty normal upbringing, but that wasn't the case. My father was an alcoholic. He worked hard and he played hard. He loved to drink and was always violent to my mother. My sister ran away from home. By the age of 14, me and my older brother started using soft drugs, which moved on to harder drugs, resulting in a cocaine addiction and alcoholism. From the age of 21, my father died of a heart attack, leaving me a massive inheritance, where I spent the whole lot on drink, drugs and a good time. I remember standing in a bar with my mate and my mate saying to me, if you carry on the way you're going, you won't make the age of 30. I ended up spending the whole lot on drink, drugs and good times. I didn't have 1 pence in my pocket, where I ended up in Belmarsh prison. If anything could have gone wrong, it did go wrong. My drinking increased and was out of control. I was continually getting arrested and being violent and drunk. It seemed like I was walking around my whole life with this big gap, this empty void. Trying to fill it with pleasures and desires. Walking around just trying to find acceptance from this world, but never finding it. I then moved to the YMCA, where I basically just spent all my benefit money every day on alcohol. I was invited to go to the Emmanuel Pentecostal Church to hear this guy's testimony. His name was Ian McCormack. I had a few beers and I went along. When I walked in, the atmosphere was like nothing I had ever experienced before. Everyone was happy. There was such a peace with these people. A guy came up to me and asked me what my name was. He asked me if I had a drink problem. And he said the 3 most powerful words I've ever heard in my entire life. He said, Jesus loves you. And instantaneously, I felt this presence come over me. I knew that I had arrived. I knew that there was a hope. And I now know that hope was Jesus. I decided to give my life to Jesus, and I prayed a prayer saying, I'm sorry for all the things that I've done. Thanking him for dying on the cross and asking him to come into my life from that day forward. I've been a Christian for 2 years now. For me, it's been a process of deliverance. Deliverance from drugs and alcohol. Deliverance from pride that stopped me from receiving good advice. Deliverance from chasing after pleasures that brought me no lasting satisfaction, but just regret. Now I can say I have freedom. And I have the most awesome family and support and encouragement from every direction. If this is you, if you have a gap in your life, an empty void, struggling to find acceptance, but never being satisfied, I challenge you today, not tomorrow, but today, to give your heart to Jesus, to find life. Jesus said, I am come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. It's a free gift. I know that what he said is true. Receive it today. Thank you.